Having a hard time finding your direction? You want to be successful? Well, let's talk about the 7 pillars of success. Here's number 1, and it's my number 1. And if you're watching the channel, you know what the number 1 is, okay? It's 5 things. You want to say it with me? It's okay. I'll say it by myself. It's all right. Food, sleep, exercise, detoxification, and mindfulness behavior. The number 1 pillar to success is your health. Your health is your wealth. If you had $1 billion, multiple billions of dollars, and you were unhealthy, there's not one person in the world that would trade with you. You gotta have your health. The second pillar is to remove limiting beliefs that stop you from pursuing your dreams. Now, your limiting beliefs are gonna be you saying to yourself, you can't do this. This is too hard. Why am I doing this? It's so hard. That is probably true at the time, okay? Because your beliefs are real. Why not? Your thoughts are things. Your thoughts are real, yes. But that realness that you just set up for yourself is now a stone in front of you that you cannot pass. So you've got to say to yourself, okay, what do I have to do? Because if you remove your limiting beliefs and you go with a belief mindset, a growth mindset of I can achieve, all things are possible, I can succeed, and you start taking little actions on a daily basis that give confirmation to the fact that your limiting beliefs are not actually real, well, we're killing them, we're crushing them because we're making them unreal, because we're adopting a new set of beliefs, a new paradigm, and with that new paradigm, we are now saying, this is what's real. And we say to our subconscious, hey subconscious, let's go. This is the way. You know, you still have to have a couple things in place for that. How you think, how you feel, what you do, and what you say all have to be together. They all have to be in the same boat, as I've said before. But if you put them all in the same boat, then your boat is going to float the way that you want it to go. Here's the third pillar of success. You have to get new habits and new routines that boost your productivity. Now, our habits actually make us. So, if we wake up in the morning and smoke weed every morning as a habit, well, that's what you're gonna be made up of. I'm gonna put this weed down because I gotta study the stock market. I gotta train on my practice. I gotta do something. I gotta learn how to sell houses. I gotta learn how to sell trucks. And it's hard to learn when you're high because you have to put yourself in the right focus. And the focus is going to be a narrow focus, which is exactly what needs to be done. And then it's also going to be a broad focus. And that broad focus is what's the concept of what needs to be done. If it's trucking, if it's dentistry, if it's trading, all of these things. So now, in order to make sure that you're getting that focus, the small focus and the wide focus together, now all you got to do is make sure that you put in place the habits that make those focused moments, narrow focus, wide focus, effective. And in order to make those things effective, your focus needs to be on just the habit. For a time, you can forget about the big picture. You can just say, you know what? I'm just going to, if you've heard this before, put my sneakers in front of the door in the morning because you want to go to the gym or you want to jog. So when you get up and you see your sneakers, let me put them on, you go jogging. Or let me put them on, let me just show up to the gym. As long as you start doing these small things, you are giving your body, you're giving your subconscious the evidence that it needs to start believing that you are serious about what's about to happen. And as soon as the subconscious truly believes it, it's going on automatically. The fourth pillar of success is to make sure that you're identifying your resources and what's around you so that you can make them work for you to get to the next level. In Wallace D. Wattles' book, The Science of Getting Rich, this is how you do it. You look at what you have around you. You have to first make sure that you have the basics covered. Do you have shelter? Do you have food? Do you have clothes? Now, in this day and age, do you have internet? Okay, let's say that those are the basics. It's hard to move on without having the basics, but once you've established that you have those basics, look at them. What do you have in front of you? You use all of the resources that you have until their capacity, until they're at capacity, that they cannot do one another further. They cannot go anymore. Once you have used all of your resources, the internet, your home, your car, your camera, whatever resources that you have, once you've used that to the capacity, you have to level up. In the science of getting rich, it is what has to happen because you cannot stay on that level because you used up all the resources. It's done. The fifth pillar of success is recognizing your personal strengths and how to use them in order to get to your next level. Just like we talked about in the step before, once you recognize your power, your skill, your special je ne sais quoi, once you realize what that is, then the object for you to do is to make sure that you feed that number one most highly productive productivity for yourself. And as you hone your skills and put them to work for them to be productive, the next level is absolutely on the way. The sixth pillar of success is taking charge of your emotions and making them act for you. For example, if you're angry, don't just kick over the lights in the camera and break stuff in your own house. If you're angry, find out what needs to be done in order to get this anger emotion off of you. And how would that focused energy, focused concentration lead you out of this angry situation? You have to convert your energy to continue to move towards the goals that you have set for yourself. The seventh pillar of success is to take massive action. Massive action is the only way that the dial gets moved in the direction that you want. So, binge watching on Netflix, spending the thousands and thousands of hours on TikTok, on our telephones, and just not doing the things that you said you wanted. I thought you said you wanted this, said your subconscious. And you show your subconscious the actions do not go with the other things, what you said, what you think, what you feel. They're not, now your actions aren't going that way. So your subconscious is like, oh, I guess you don't really want this. That's cool. Let's go back to sleep. I didn't really want that anyway myself. You know, I love you. I just want to take care of you. And if you don't want it, I don't want it. That's fine. Let's get back to the couch and let's chill. Okay, that's an option. Except for you're not taking any massive action. Everyone that you find that is doing something that you're like, man, they're successful, man, they're doing something. They took the necessary steps to get to where they needed to be in order for them to do whatever they needed to do. Take massive action. That are the 7 steps, the 7 pillars of success. Of course, you can find other things that could make you successful. Of course you can. Why wouldn't you? And the reason why you will find them is because you are looking for them. It's because you're asking the right questions. Ask yourself what you want. Get your answer. Once you get your answer, ask yourself, how do I get what I want? And then there's your answer. And then once you get your answer, that should be a bunch of action steps that need to be taken How are you going to be able to make these moves if you're not healthy? So take care of your health, which is actually your wealth, and then build your mind to create your dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you're doing in order for you to be the most successful human you can be. Let's talk about it.